It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the CapitalZ coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be from the replay request series when anybody and everybody is welcome to send me replays. To know more about how you can send me your replays for the cast, you can join the Discord server. Link to that is on the Twitch panel and in the description below for the YouTube video. This is going to be a replay request by none other than MoFaD. And as Jocke stated, it's MoFaD Day. Join the CapitalZ and to have the ultimate MoFaD experience. So we got MoFaD spawning over here, bottom right, or rather this is rather the center. Around 6 o'clock position as the blue undead player. We just shifted the colors to blue so that we have a better understanding of who is who within the team game here. We're gonna open up with the standard undead build order that starts up with basically hero first. He is allied up with another popular member of our Discord community called Jocke. Yes, Jocke. I did not call you newbie. You are not newbie. You are Jocke. Jocke is gonna spawn over here at the 9 o'clock as the TL orc. They're gonna be facing up against ExsCetpo. Now how do you pronounce this? ExsCetpo as the red undead at the 12 o'clock, and his ally NoFear as the red night elf at the 3 o'clock. So map's gonna be Hillsbrad Creek. And I love this map for some reason. It is a really fresh take on the 2v2 experience, and I love this particular addition to the 2v2. There are some other good maps added as well, you know, but they kind of have their own gimmick, and they have reasons for people to actually dislike them. Where when you're coming to this particular map, like I wouldn't say nobody would dislike them, but this particular map is much more acceptable coming to the old 2v2 maps of Warcraft 3 as compared to Synergy and as compared to Circle of Fallen Heroes. So Acolyte, oh, Acolyte's gonna pull them! Acolyte died to the creeps. I thought for a moment he was gonna try and pull them towards the Ancient of War so that they would start attacking. He was gonna pull the aggro, that seemed to me, but that's not the case. MoFaD going in for a rush, it appears, and yes, that is absolutely the ultimate MoFaD experience. I love how the Tauren Chieftain just does this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that some other time as we have a fight going on. MoFaD already inside the base of NoFear, and NoFear facing the ultimate MoFaD experience with death coils. As MoFaD heads in, and we're gonna have a death coil. Oh, the tree, the Ancient of War, it's gonna go down. MoFaD takes it down for 25 experience points and is gonna, alright, back out lightly, perhaps a bit, disengagement and then re-engage. We got Tauren Chieftain there as well with the Endurance Aura. No Stomp or Shockwave for now. Detonation on that Death Knight, and things already look south for Team Red. Big detonation again, but of course that was just more of a denial than any benefit towards draining the mana, because the Death Knight was already kind of out of mana there. Now the Tauren Chieftain heading in with a couple of trolls at the back line. Gonna be dealing a lot of piercing damage early on in the game. NoFear forced to cuddle up a bit towards his base and then re-engage. On the other side we got Criplord. Okay, ExsCetpo going with Criplord. Did not see this one coming, and it appears that they're gonna go in towards the middle and they're gonna get this. And what do we have here? Jocke's putting down a clip to create. I don't think you put down the right clip, by the way. You probably wanted to clip something, which, yeah, wrong link. Yes, you probably wanted to clip something that was funny or something, because we had a couple of them. For the Torrents, Torrent, does this matter? Oh, that thing. Yeah, that thing absolutely matters. I can actually act that way. Yeah, I've seen that Torrent do that sometimes. And I've also noticed one more thing. Whenever you're like watching this as a replay and you click on them, they react a bit more than how much they would react in a normal game, and you actually are like the owner of that unit, if you know what I mean. Okay, so both of the teams now going to be creeping a bit over to their sides. We're going to pick up an expansion by ExsCetpo and NoFear at the back end. This is pocket expansion is way safe, way easier to expand and defend as well, right between both of the players' bases and behind a lot of trees and stuff, choke points. So there's little chance for opponents to get there without notifying their opponents that they're definitely going in for an assault. Jocke and MoFaD creeping a bit near to the Team Red. It appears that they want to get to level 3, and wow, Jocke, really Jocke, losing a troll, having the situation where the troll forest trolls are being racist against the Darkspear tribe again. Me no real troll, or rather you no real troll, me real troll, something like that, or something equally stupid. Jocke, are you gonna pick up something? Yeah, stop troll racism. Actually, troll lives matter. Anyways, we don't really want to get too deep into that stuff. That stuff is for some other people. We are here for the ultimate MoFaD experience, and as troll tribes. Yes, the island troll tribes. Troll versus elves. Okay, so yes, to me, they haven't got to level 3 just yet, but they are struggling with that. Although Team Red are on the hunt. They're on a creep. They see the corpses and they know something nearby. They detect their opponents. Here comes the Crypt Lord with the vampiric aura. He got Scourge Bone Chimes there and big impale. Getting a kill on that troll. Probably gonna get another one. Or is Jocke gonna manage to escape that with that? Could actually have blocked up with one of the, and oh, why did that troll come there? How did it come there, really? How did it get there? A mystery that we will never find out. So Team Red gonna pick up the pieces over here, and are they gonna get level 3? MoFaD already got level 3, Jocke got level 3, Torn Chieftain, Death Knight level 3, Crypt Lord and Keeper also level 3, so both teams seem to be so far even. Looking at the items, we got Rogue of Magi. That's gonna help Jocke get a couple of more storms or shockwaves depending on what spell he went for with that hero. Mantle of Intelligence and Wand of Stealing, not really the best items for the Death Knight, but gonna have some use of that. Wand of Stealing on the other side as well, and yeah, of course Scourge Bone Chimes has to be like the MVP item right now for this game for at this point, because that's gonna help out ExsCetpo so much. Your Jocke says 69. I believe you're referring to the amount of mana the Torn Chieftain had, or was that like the goal that either of you contributed? I don't know. I didn't even notice. I don't think I noticed you got contributed here at Lumber here. Lich coming out and kind of immediately picking up the orb there. I believe MoFaD went in for the check there. Gold I sent to MoFaD. Okay. Jocke says gold that he sent. And yeah, Jocke is also checking up. So yeah, that's like kind of a heavy gold heavy thing, must say, because you're also teching and then you're also contributing and you don't have expansion. So I'm not really sure. Unless and until you're not really utilizing your gold and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna give up all my gold to my ally because I'm not using it so that he can use it. Torn Chieftain getting a bit bruised there to the Granite Golem. And what's the item that we got though? Medallion of Courage onto the Death Knight of MoFaD, and big mana potion. Damn, that's gonna be a good one. Gonna have death coils all night long. Here comes Team Red entering into the base of MoFaD. Gonna go after the shop after skeltering a bit here and there among buildings, trying to decide what they want to go for. Shop's gonna go down, and that's gonna be a sort of a loss. They're gonna have to deal with this. Storm going across. Jocke, although not really getting the main units over the back line. Entangled root on the Torn Chieftain. Torn Chieftain gonna back out a bit, and also backing out with the trolls, disengaging, re-engaging. Gotta get positioning. Positioning is everything, and he's trying to target the hero. I don't think he should do that. The Treants can actually target the archers really easily, and that's exactly what he should be doing. That's a lot of headhunters there. We got a shadow hunter at the background as well. Healing wave. Need heal wave. Jocke's gonna TP, but he's TPing towards his ally, so that's exactly what he needs to be doing. We got a hero kill. Was that the Criplord? That was not the Criplord. That was the second hero for the Undead, and the Criplord almost got murdered there after being hexed. Uh-oh, MoFaD's Death Knight! Being followed by the Priestess! It does have the Unholy Aura, so it should be fine. Should manage to escape unless until MoFaD messes up big time. Going to force the TP on NoFear as well, and they have currently dominated their opponent because they managed to kill so many units, force the TP, and drive them away from their bases. Right now their opponents do have the small advantage of having the expansion, which Jocke and MoFaD do not, for the time being at least. So they have them on the ropes. My opinion, go in and finish it. Perhaps go towards an idle base. That would be a bit easier to target compared to the human base. It's wow. NoFear kind of trying to throw down the temper tantrum or that archer. Just kind of kill that. Of course, going to change into some other type of unit. You want to transition. That's also a thing there. You kind of want to kill your own units to be able to do that while staying below upkeep. But really, you really want to stay below upkeep in a game where your opponents are beyond upkeep already. MoFaD and Jocke heading in, but MoFaD's hero is so bruised. What the hell is he doing? Is he gonna like regenerate all the way long? Sure, it's a Death Knight, but you really kind of need some healing on that, and we definitely don't have death impact to get the healing done. Need some potions and stuff. Definitely need some potions and stuff. Should have actually gone back to their shop before head in. And what are their opponents doing? The opponents they're not retaliating. They just lost 2 Moonwells without any retaliation. Now they're coming in. What's the Undead up to? I can see the Undead up here on the minimap, but probably doesn't have a TP. That is so bad. Never leave your base without a TP. Never leave your base without a TP there. And Jocke says, "You're mudding footmen, Steve," like that, Storm. Yeah, I do mud footman Steve's just like that. And yeah, that was a reference to the kill on the archer there. And win. Right down. Necromancer's coming in. Unholy Frenzy across the army of red. That Criplord is dealing so much damage, so much DPS. Now taking a lot of damage, needs a Death Coil heal. There is a Death Knight. Death Knight is not using Death Coil. Stomped. Death Knight got stomped there. Couldn't use the Death Coil at the last moment. Criplord goes down. Abominations are going down. Mountain Giants are almost killed there. And now the Death Knight being targeted. Look at that DP. Oh my god. Look at the volleys of those headhunters. Man, that is just imba. They took out a strength type hero like it was nothing. Lich for MoFaD goes down, and it appears that Team Red are finally beginning to overpower Team Blue. MoFaD gonna signal the BP, and they're gonna back out lightly to live and fight another day. Skeletons are just too much. The summons are really all they have. If Jocke and MoFaD get some dispel, we need some dispel, baby, dispel. Once we get some dispel down, then you're gonna be able to face against that kind of stuff really. I should turn down. Alright, they're gonna back out to their bases, and Lich coming back from the altar. Skeletons being sent towards the base of MoFaD, and we're gonna deal with that without too much of a problem. Something you really want to consider though, like this is really one of the top-notch 2v2 armies I can think about. Like think about it: Endurance Aura level 2, Unholy Aura level 2. You got Berserkers at the back line, Headhunters that are transformed into Berserkers, getting some attack upgrades on them, plus get the Berserk ability as well. If you get that, then really that DPS is just going to be crazy. Have some abominations in the front line, the back line will easily chop down anything in their way. I mean, if you remember the amount of volleys that the headhunters took to be able to kill the Death Knight, those were like nothing. They killed that Death Knight like it was nothing, and Death Knight's actually one of the tougher heroes to get taken out. It's not really easy to take out a Death Knight. That you know. Oh my god! I stole some by accident. You can open it. As MoFaD Jocke goes in for the creep in the middle, and oh, they're being gonna be detected at a scout owl. Sadly, they won't be able to do anything about it. And evil survives, and here comes the Lich of MoFaD. So Jocke has been like constantly supplying MoFaD with a lot of gold this entire game. And it's not like Jocke had an expansion, and it's not like Jocke did not go for a lot of units. This is a lot of headhunters. This is a full army. Love the 2v2 strategy being enacted here, and love to see it actually coming into play. And oh my, I don't like the looks of this. A big fat army of Team Red heading in, and all of those units are under the effect of Unholy Frenzy. All of them are going to be attacking so fast. Oh my god, look at that mountain giant. Look at that mountain giant whacking away on those buildings. MoFaD just lost 2 buildings. Jocke and MoFaD heading in, trying to get a good position. Oh my, I don't really know how they're gonna face against all of the Unholy Frenzied units over here. Big Impale, oh no, this is a big problem over here. The Unholy Frenzy units are gonna be dealing more damage within the time of the stun of the Impale there. That's one more thing you wanna consider. Pitlord almost getting taken out. No Death Coil to save it. Death Knight was at the back end. Probably had the Death Coil in cooldown. We got a disenchant attempt by Jocke, but didn't really get too much out of that, I guess. On the necromancers, should try to target on the necromancers. Torrent Chieftain being targeted. Torrent Chieftain managed to escape, but will it survive? No, it will not survive. Dies to the flyers there. Jocke should concentrate on the flyers actually right now. The Headhunters can easily take down all of the destroyers. Once they are down, then they should take it on the ground army. But it appears to me that Team Red seems to be coming ahead in this fight. Pitlord goes down. Lich goes down. Level 3 on that Death Knight. Death Knight uses Death Coil to kill a unit, then actually try and save his own. There's a lot of red units here. And Jocke leaving behind his Spirit Walkers to get murdered by those Necromancers, it appears. This looks really bad. I'm gonna lose an Abomination to the Entangle there. Level 5 on that Keeper, and Team Red is going to unleash their onslaught on the base of Jocke and MoFaD, or rather just MoFaD for the time being. Where are MoFaD Acolytes? Where are MoFaD Acolytes? When did he lose his Acolytes? I didn't see this one coming. Oh my god. This game is practically over right now because Team Red are currently dominating, and they're likely just going to be able to take out MoFaD's base. One base down, and there's really no way for them to come back, and they're going to be like kill Keeper, really? Okay, that one is pretty weak. Jocke and MoFaD coming in with the small army they have, and I really don't think they can do this. I mean, with the small army they have, it's really not possible, and Jocke not transforming Spirit Walkers into the normal form to be able to attack, so got some DPS out of your hand there. All of them aren't even spirit linked. Yeah, this game is practically over, sadly. A loss for the CapitalZ, I can see, but it was a good game. I'm not leaving the game yet, but practically over. There's really no way for them to actually come back right now. The opponents have just completely dominated the base of MoFaD. Well, that was a back and forth action. Jocke and MoFaD seemed to be dominating early on in the game. They managed to push away their opponents in the initial push. They had a nice attack, but then had to back out from the attack. Not like they didn't deal too much damage there, they did, but then the plan kind of fell flat after that. And sadly, the game went in the hands of NoFear and ExsCetpo. But it was a good game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I will be seeing you on the next episode of WarCraft.